It has been a while. It has been almost a month since I last went live. Glad to be back. Definitely glad to be back. We are streaming on a Monday evening, which is unusual for me. Don't normally stream on Mondays, but I just got back from a trip to the US, spent 11 days in Chicago. Then I went to a small city right along the Pennsylvania-New Jersey border called Easton, Pennsylvania, which I believe might be the birthplace of Crayola Crayon, because they have the Crayola Experience building there, which for a small little city is kind of odd, to be honest, because it's kind of like there's nothing else there really. But I can't for the life of me figure out why they would have a building called the Crayola Experience if that is not the case. What is it here? I guess not. I guess it isn't. I guess it's just that they have something called the Crayola Experience. I guess there's 5 places where it's available. Chandler, Arizona, Easton, Pennsylvania, the Mall of America in Minnesota, Orlando, Florida, and Plano, Texas. Still, Easton, Pennsylvania is kind of an odd place to have it because the city itself only has like 20,000 people maybe. But it has the Crayola Experience nevertheless. I might be wrong. I think I am wrong. My bad. I guess, yeah, I guess it isn't invented there. They just happen to have the Crayola Experience there. So anyways, in Easton, we had a conference about snow. In and amongst all that smokiness, people ended up starting to call that conference, instead of the Eastern Snow Conference, which is what it was actually called, there were a lot of jokes. You probably see where I'm going with this. That it was the 2023 Eastern Smoke Conference. Because it was sure smoky as heck while I was there. You could taste it in the air. It wasn't the most pleasant of feelings, for sure. I have never had the chance to visit the Mall of America. One of these days, I'd love to go visit you, though, in your hometown and go check out the Mall of America. When I've earned a little bit more money, of course. So we're starting the We're starting the Pokemon Scarlet playthrough today. I went ahead and picked out our starter, which was a Twitter poll while I was away. And I went ahead and got through the catching tutorial. So here we are, about to head over to the lighthouse. Yeah, I'm sure I probably would, for sure. I am getting the hang of it. I wonder what that cry could be. Oh no. Oh no. I'm scared. But it was very kind of my friend to buy Pokemon Scarlet for me. So we now have both Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. So hopefully I can get this finished before the DLC comes out. Oh yeah, we gotta go this way. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It might like the sandwich. What do you think, folks? What do you think? Should we feed it the sandwich? What do you think? I think so. I think it might like that. So I don't really think it'll like the Rotom phone too much. And I'm not sure what it's going to do with the adventure guide. And it probably doesn't want any of my Pokemon, so we might as well feed it the sandwich. Yo, hit the cattle! What is up, my friend? Glad to see ya. It has been a hot minute since I last streamed. I was down in the US for a couple weeks, and prior to that I was busy getting ready for a conference, so I've missed streaming. It's not going to be a super long stream tonight, but I'm glad to be back at it. was just talking about the fact that where I was. So I was in Chicago for 11 days, spent some time in Chicago suburbia, did lots and lots of walks through the green areas, through the nature preserves in suburban Chicago. Went downtown a couple times, checked out the Field Museum, walked around the lake shore, saw the Chicago skyline, checked out the Museum of Science and Industry. No worries. Please go take care of yourself, Warrior for Life 9761. I can't even imagine how painful that must be. So please take care of yourself. I'm glad it isn't a full-blown one, but still. Yeah. So the smoke, it was smoky as all heck. When I arrived in Easton, Pennsylvania, and in Newark, New Jersey, flying from Chicago, it was pretty damn smoky, not gonna lie. We did have a bunch of rain up here last night and today, so hopefully that will change the circulation patterns and whisk away some of that smoke that's been causing absolute carnage in the U.S. Northeast and Ontario for that matter. If you are interested, I would love to show y'all some pictures from my trip if y'all want. Let me see if I can pull them up here. Yeah, August will be here before you know it. That'll be here before you know it. No, they definitely do not. Give me a minute here. I'll show some pictures quickly. I'm just going to display capture, create new, and we are going to what are we going to show here? Here we go. Here we go. We'll move this over for a second. Here you go. So let's take a look. So obviously, as you can see, it got me some Pokémon Scarlet. This was a Memorial Day parade. It was my first time seeing one. They had a Shiners Club that had a pirate Santa of all things, which was interesting to say the least. Gengar. They also have an absurd amount of sweet tea. They have no sugar, subtly sweet, sweet tea, and extra sweet tea. I think the Canadian version is equivalent to sweet tea. I think we also might have the unsweetened version. But this is the Sears Tower in Chicago. Probably the most famous building in Chicago. Apparently quite easy to make out of Lego, as you can see. I did not go up it, but we did see it getting off the train in Union Station. Checked out the Field Museum, as you can see. Took a, that's the Field Museum there. Was a little disappointed with the Field Museum, to be honest. A lot of the stuff was a little dated. Yeah, British, except it's sweet tea, which is definitely not British. But the Museum of Science and Industry was super, super cool. They have a completely rebuilt U-boat from the Second World War. So that was the U-boat there. And we got to check out the inside of it. Always a fun time. FAHRT means trip in German. So we have Groch fart, Halb fart, and a bunch of different types of farts, apparently. Good times. This is a big screw up. Can somebody spot the error on this picture here? As a geographer, I spotted it right away, and I was thoroughly disappointed with the museum on this one. So this is where they sank the U-boat, just off the coast of Spain there. What is wrong here? I'll give you a clue. Look in this area here. There's something that's not quite right. All right. Yeah, the big screw up right here, the big screw up is that it is latitude 340 degrees. There is no such thing as latitude 340 degrees. Latitude is only defined between 90 north and 90 south. So somebody really screwed up here. This should say latitude 34 degrees 30 minutes, not 340 degrees. I still need to email the museum and be like, yo, so about that latitude coordinate. You might want to check that. Enjoy Pokemon Black and White, the best game. Wouldn't necessarily say it's the best series, but it's definitely the best game in my opinion. Kit would argue Gen 4, which is also a solid game, is the best gen. Had to get Chicago deep dish. We were a little bit weird. I put barbecue sauce instead of tomato sauce on it, but we got some deep dish pizza while I was there. Went on some nature hikes There's lots and lots of green spaces throughout Chicago, which was lovely. Not obviously downtown, but in suburbia. There's a large area that's at a risk of flooding, so they just basically converted them. They converted the areas to basically parks or nature reserves, and it gave us lots and lots of places to walk. Yo Z, welcome on in. We're just going through some pictures from my most recent trip. Hope you're doing all right, my dude. So this is as close as I got to New York City. This is as close as I ever got. I was sitting there waiting for the bus to Easton, Pennsylvania, looking over at that express bus to NYC, and I was like, I wish I was going there. But welcome on in, JJ the Phoenix. Welcome on in, B-Rad and Raiders. Thanks so much for raiding. We're just going through some pictures from my trip to the US. I was talking about the fact that I spent 11 days in Chicago before moving on to Easton, Pennsylvania. While I was at Newark Airport, the fire alarm went off for like an hour straight. Turns out it was a false alarm, but it was painful because I had about a 3.5 hour wait at Newark. Thanks so much for the raid, B-Rad. Let me get your link here. I gotta grab it 1 second here. Let me grab your link. For sure, send me a DM. So this is B-Rad's link. Please go make sure to subscribe to Master B-Rad. Awesome dude. Yo, Frogs. Welcome on in, my friend. How are you doing? Yeah, that fire alarm was a noisy one. But anyways, I was looking there. I was seeing all these people taking that express bus to New York City. And I was like, why am I not going there? Alas, didn't have enough time. Only had 3.5 hours at Newark, which wasn't enough time to get to New York City and back. Wouldn't have given me any time. I basically would have gotten on the bus, gotten to downtown New York City, and had to head straight back to catch the bus to Pennsylvania. But we get to Pennsylvania, and this is what we see. It's pretty smoky, as you can see. Basically, it was smoky enough that the sun just looked like an orange glow. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry to hear that, B-Rad. Glad that run 3 is going well, though. Right? I definitely spooked the heck out of you, War for Life 9761, with the with that fire alarm. It was loud. It really was loud. I'll post it in the Discord later for folks that are interested. This was me at the conference. A little bit of a me IRL. That was my poster we were presenting. I was presenting on machine learning based bias correction of aerified land soil temperatures using snow cover and vegetation. And then I was at Pride this weekend, which was a lot of fun. I'm so sorry, Warrior for Life 9761. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. But Pride was a lot of fun, had a great time. Toronto Pride is coming up in a couple weeks. I'm going to be marching in the Toronto Pride. Definitely looking forward to that. And that is kind of a quick summary of my trip. So let's get back to... wrong one. Let's get back to our playthrough here. But yeah, that was my trip. It was a good time. Nice to be back in some ways. Not nice to be back at work, obviously, but it was definitely time to get back, I think. Definitely looking forward to Toronto Pride coming up. Should be a lot of fun. My bad. Sorry, Warrior for Life 9761. I missed that. My apologies. Nimona can't see the legendary, I don't think, from that vantage point. Not yet, at least. Oh. Yeah, she can. There we go. It's a little different with Pokemon Scarlet. Obviously, Koraidon's just slowly walking here instead of rolling. Might as well pick up a few Pokemon along the way. Oh yeah, Roggenrola, indeed. Good Gen 5 Rock type. Classic Gen 5 Rock type. Because I think the legendary crashed and burned, basically injured itself, so it's like struggling right now. It's lost all its energy. So basically, what happens is you basically have to slowly give this thing a bunch of Herba Mysticas in order for it to slowly regain its power. So right now, it's basically just barely holding on for dear life. And all it's basically doing is able to walk through here because of the sound which you fed it. And in a minute here, the cave is going to collapse, and Koraidon is going to have to save you. Yeah, indeed. So yeah, Koraidon's going to have to save me here, and it will cause the cave to collapse. Indeed, don't hurt we don't hurt our friends. It won't obey me. It certainly won't obey me. Not at this point. But you're right. If it's on low health and struggling, I mean, it's perfect time to throw a Pokeball. That being said, this Pokemon is actually owned by Arven. So it already actually has a trainer. And Arven is like, yo, I don't want this Pokemon. Get it out of my face. Here's the Pokeball for it. So we will actually get it in a moment. It will officially become our Pokemon. But we can't battle with it until we beat the game. So it's basically just going to be our ride Pokemon. And we'll slowly, every time we get a new Herba Mystica, gain more and more functionality of the different rides. Yes, in Nuzlocke, you have to take a slightly different approach. You have to be strategic sometimes. You have to be strategic on when to sack, indeed. Indeed. I would love to see a Warrior for Life 9761 Nuzlocke. I totally look forward to that. And 420 is a great number for that. Right? Right? Just gotta say goodbye to Pokemon sometimes. Sometimes the RNG gods just give us that, just force us to do such horrible things. You'll be there soon. You'll be there before you know it, Warrior for Life 9761. Yeah, Arven is not happy with us. We won't be getting the battle form anytime soon. I'm looking forward to seeing your jersey. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. Get a stab attack in there. All right. Goodbye, Arvin. Your first of many losses to come. All right, here we go. We have Koraidon now. Arvin's just like, yo, peace! I don't want this Pokemon anyway. That is a mood. That is a mood. And we don't have the ability to use Koraidon yet. So we gotta walk this on foot. Vamos. Vamos, vamos. I really wish we could use our buddy here. But we won't unlock that. We will not be unlocking that for a little while yet. So we gotta walk back to Los Platos the old-fashioned way. All right, let's head to Los Platos. The power of science. Always has to be one of those jokesters in the games. Ever since Gen 6, that's become an ongoing meme. Hey, we'll take on our first trainer. Not a good choice against a flying type, my friend. Indeed. Why does it have an exclamation mark next to it? Is it holding an item or something? Let me check. Were you holding something? Or maybe just because I had never seen it before in the game. No, you're not holding an item. Not holding an item. Yo, Fruit Power. How's it going, my friend? This is Pokemon Scarlet, Gen 9. I only just got this. I have Pokemon Violet, but I only just got Scarlet in the last couple weeks. So we're just starting a new playthrough because I have yet to play through Scarlet. So new for me, but I've already played through Violet, so kind of know what's happened, of course. Definitely time to heal up. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well this week. Don't normally stream on Monday, but I figured we'd get a bonus stream in because I have been away for a few weeks. Let's do a little training while we head on over to Mesagosa. I don't really have anything good for Palmy. Yeah, I am kind of in trouble here. Yeah, I'm kind of in trouble here. Probably need to do a little bit of training, looks like. Aw. I thought you'd enjoy that. Thought you would enjoy that. Bonsly would be good to catch, would be good to catch that Palmy with. Was it a turtle? I thought it was a cat. You got me curious now. No, it was some sort of mammal. I don't know what it is exactly, if it's like a red panda or something. Looks like a cross between like a red panda and a kitty, to be honest. But it was cute anyways. Oh, I see. Was it the same? Was it the same sort of thing that your friend sent you? That's okay. You don't ever have to come out. There's no requirement for you to do so. And especially with, from what it sounds like, your situation at home there, I completely understand. You only do what you feel safe. I am fortunate that where I am, I mean, we did have some folks yell some pretty nasty, a couple folks yell some nasty things at us. But for the vast majority of people there, I would say 99.9% of the people in the park on Saturday, they were really awesome and wholesome folks. And the organization I volunteer with does some really amazing work in the community. So it's been a real pleasure to work with them. I got 6 Pokemon. You go ahead and use Splash as much as you like. Thank you very much. We're definitely switching. We'll switch into Donald Duck. Harry, is that the name of that student? What is that Pokemon? Oh, that's one of the coins. Keep wanting to jump on Koraidon. So I'm so used to jumping on Miraidon and Violet. But of course, we not there yet in the game. I am heading to school. Just like I'll be doing tomorrow. Not in the game, of course, but IRL. Gulping down these nuts. Ah, come on! Oh yeah? Yeah, I was wondering why you were going back early August. Well, that makes sense. Yo, Z, welcome back. I DM'd you. You messaged me saying you mentioned you wanted to talk to me. We'll get a poison type. That's fair. Totally fair. Yes, please. Peck is useless. Oh, this is for Quaxley. Oh, Growl's useless. Yeah, DM me. Sounds good. Yeah, I got a busy few weeks at the moment, but true. Very valid. I'll need to heal up before I battle you. Completely understandable on that one. Bye-bye. Nice cashola there. So we'll probably do the rival battle here. And then, see who's live. Let's take a look here. And then we'll go on a raid, maybe? Yeah. So let's take on the rival, and then let's go on a raid here. Indeed. Indeed. What's your second Pokemon again? Alright, Palmy. Smart. Something I don't really have a great counter for. Not fair. I can't terrestrialize yet. All right, we're going to go on a raid. It's going to be hashtag Tye raid. So please come join us. We'll be back on Thursday on YouTube doing some Terra raids. Otherwise, you'll be seeing the next episode of our Auras series coming out tomorrow. Until then, see you over in the Belfs channel. So here's the link to the stream. Come on over. Have yourselves an awesome time zone. Thanks so much.